It's week 6 of the 2023 season, and we'll be watching the Patriots' towering wide receiver. He was a walking highlight reel last week with a 4-touchdown game. It's the Patriots and the Chiefs, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Patriots. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. It's a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense by what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent, they probe its weaknesses, and they move the ball around that way. They emphasize who's going to get it based on what they think they'll accomplish in that game. Other teams, they're a system team. They're going to run what they run no matter what. I like this style of offense. It suits them well.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
You know what I did in pregame? I made sure I touched him as he went by. I want a little bit of what he's got.
The golden arm from last week.
Oh, how much fun was that to watch that game tape, all right? The number of touchdowns, what was that, 5 last week?
Yeah.
But 0 interceptions. So you think he's due to throw a pick, but I'm betting they continues to streak in this game.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. To the 43, second down. This defense for the Pats, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. It's Kelsey on the ground. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now. Looking to throw. Parks. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Mahomes now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll come up now on second and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and second and 1 is now third and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They go play fake. Mahomes under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And as we break it down on next-gen stats, that entire play wound up taking just 2.4 seconds beginning to end. So they were on him in a hurry. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Anderson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The Patriots in a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Still first down.
Operating from the gun, Parks. And this is going to be incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on their own side of the 50, and they decide to go for it. As a former defender, I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And caught by Henry. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. He'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Clock running here. Under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They run a draw here on 2nd down. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Targets and finds Reynolds once more. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 23. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Back to throw. Parks. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first down, Parks. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack. Looking to throw on second down. Parks under pressure. They got him again. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Off play action. Parks. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's Blake Gillikin now. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. KC's offense ready to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not easy to hold on to. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Patriots take over. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Off the play fake. Parks. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Green's got it over the middle. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the middle with Anderson. And he's going to have a Patriots 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the 1st half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They go play action. Now Mahomes gets past one man. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. 10-0 our score. On 1st down, Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Now it's Mahomes again. quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Mahomes will try again on second down. The throw for Tony is intercepted. And the Pats will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
For a tight end, he's got good straight-line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Green. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw on second down, Parks. And he will slide down with a good gain. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Parks. He completes it to Henry. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start with an AFC East battle down in South Florida. Buffalo at Miami. And it's the Bills who lead that one late in the second quarter. Gabriel Davis, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Next, we'll take the trip north to the Steel City to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Trevor Lawrence has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Derek Carr, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for KC in that first half. And they've had plenty of success throwing the football so far this afternoon, as they're on pace to throw for over 300 yards if their form holds. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half. Our
two teams making their final preparations for the second half. And as they do, we send it back out to Foxborough, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Back to throw. Parks. Complete. It's Henry. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Off play action. Parks. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Again to Anderson here, out of the gun. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They go play action here on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 3rd down, Parks. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll go with the option. Coming right. 6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down.
Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Over the middle, complete. It's Green.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And caught by Henry.
And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the
9. They'll run. Anderson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
And they'll run again.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Patriots ready to try again on offense.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Parks. Green with a catch left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Off the play fake. Parks.
And that'll be taken in downfield by Green.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Anderson.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
12 more yards there and another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The middle, it's Anderson, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Looking to throw. Parks.
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
2 yards on the touchdown there.
And the Patriots have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
The extra point up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
And now here comes Kansas City. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. As now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the grab. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off
another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And now the rookie's free. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Mahomes going to throw.
Open man right side is Tony.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw into the hands of Reynolds here. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only did they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That one's on the former Patriot, Joe Thuney.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
And no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Off play action. Parks. And the reception made by Green. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 23 yards on the play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Parks.
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Hunter Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but The self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think
that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
so many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, Anderson. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for New England, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And next week, they get to stay home again as the Los Angeles Chargers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.